5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Happy New Year, everybody!
Happy New Year, guys.
So we only have a few hours left in 2024, so we thought we'd take a minute to reflect back on the amazing adventures we've had in 2024.
Yeah, so we're going to look at what we did the last year, how our channel has grown and where we're at as a YouTube channel, and also kind of give you guys a sneak peek of what we have planned for 2025.
All right, we are celebrating New Year's Eve here at our house. So we just wanted to take a moment and say a big thank you for everyone who has watched, supported, liked, commented, all the things of our channel this past year. We really appreciate all the love and support that we've gotten.
Yeah, our channel has grown a lot more than what we really thought it would this year. So thank each and every one of you guys for watching and supporting our channel.
All right, so since it's New Year's Eve, Brian's going to head into the kitchen and make us a few cocktails to celebrate. And I will give you a rundown of who we are in case you're new to our channel. We are Jillian and Brian, high school sweethearts from Stillwater, Oklahoma. We enjoy finding new adventures through our travel and have developed a passion for sailing. For now, this channel will show our love for sailing through our bareboat charters, as well as sharing the unique places we find while traveling with friends and family. That is, until we can give up our daily grind and fulfill our dream of crewing our own catamaran. Subscribe and follow along with us on our adventures as we are determined to find the Caribbean's best beaches, bars, and amazing sunsets, one anchorage at a time.
Thank you. Now that we have some cocktails, let's take a look at what we did in 2024.
All right, cheers. This past year, we were busy. We started the year in the Abacos, Bahamas. We spent 2 weeks on a bareboat charter aboard a 46-foot catamaran. We island hopped for 2 weeks exploring all of what the Abacos has to offer. We spent our days enjoying the amazing beaches, hitting all of the famous hotspots, including restaurants and bars, and one of our top memories was an excursion out of Green Turtle Key, where we got to swim with the stingrays and enjoy a lobster dinner on the secluded beach. A few months later, we were on a seaplane headed for the island of Bimini in the Bahamas, where we explored the island by golf cart, got some sun on their amazing beaches, and Brian even took you with him as he dove with the tiger and hammerhead sharks. Over the summer, we knocked off another state from our bucket list by visiting Wisconsin. We took you all over the city of Milwaukee. We showed you a lot of the touristy things, but we also took you to some hidden gems, like bowling in the oldest bowling alley in the country, and of course, doing some sailing on Lake Michigan. Later in the year, we headed off to the great state of Florida, where we met up with the Caribbean castaways Ryan and Crystal. They took us out on their boat, Crystal Blue, exploring the coastal waters around Fort Myers Beach. And while we were there, we showed you all around the new Margaritaville Resort, where we stayed. We closed out our year by getting back to the islands where Brian and I fell in love with sailing 5 years ago, the British Virgin Islands. During the trip, we enjoyed being on a new-to-us boat where we got to do a lot of sailing. We explored several places that we had never been to, as well as enjoyed all of our favorite stops. We had a blast with our crew, and it's always a pleasure for us to see how they enjoy their first charter experience.
Burning through a mixed CD we made. Just a couple kids nowhere to be, taking time for making memories, living life like we were runaway.
So our channel has grown more than I think either one of us ever thought it would. We are about to hit the 1,000 subscriber mark, which is a major milestone for YouTube channels because that is the point that you can actually start making a little bit of money. So we're a little excited about that, but never anticipated that happening.
Yeah, so we really just started putting together videos just of our travels, of videos of what we do. That way, when we get home, people can understand what kind of trips that we actually take. But when we got into sailing, we did research on YouTube and different things. But YouTube videos we leaned on a lot in terms of learning how to sail, how to plan an itinerary, how to do a lot of things. And so our videos, really, we hope that you as the viewer can look at it as a learning thing, learn something, or maybe just inspire you to get out and do some sailing on your own.
Yeah, so let's take a look at some of the numbers of our YouTube channel. In 2024, we posted 33 new videos, and as of the filming of this video, we gained over 790 subscribers. And the number we were most blown away with was that our videos have gotten over 116,000 views this year alone.
So we've recapped what we did in 2024. Let's talk about 2025. What do we have planned?
So we have a couple of trips in the works right now. The first one being a sailing trip for Brian. It's a mile building trip. He'll be on a 34-foot monohull. He'll be going from Puerto Rico to the Dominican Republic, where I will meet him in the DR for a few days of relaxation at an all-inclusive.
Yeah, that's how I sold her on the trip. Was I said, "Hey, what do you think about going to the DR, hanging out at an all-inclusive?" She said, "Yeah, that sounds awesome." And I said, "Well, I'll meet you there."
True story. So, but no, we're looking forward to it. It'll be some great content with him sailing, being able to explore that, possibly Gilligan's Island.
Yeah, might be going to the actual Gilligan's Island where they filmed that, but no, it'll be really cool. It'll be a small boat, not a leisure thing. Me and a few other guys on the boat. 250, maybe 300 miles of just a little bit of offshore, but mainly just living on a boat, getting back to the basics of sailing. You know, whenever we go on a bareboat charter, it's a lot of hurry up and get to the next anchorage and things. And so this will be a nice, just kind of refresher on the basics of sailing.
So speaking of bareboat charter, we actually have one booked for this coming June back to the British Virgin Islands.
Yeah.
This last trip, we had such an amazing time, but honestly, we didn't get to go everywhere that we wanted to. There's so many new places, so many different things to see and do that we're going to go back. But we are going to challenge ourselves a little bit with this next trip by getting a different and a much bigger boat.
Yeah, so now that we're more comfortable, we'd like to stick with what we're comfortable with in terms of size. But now that we've been to the BVI enough times, we've been on Lagoon 42s, we've been on Lagoon 46s, Fontaine Pajots now. We really like the Fontaine Pajot. But we're looking at doing just a different boat just to try different things out. So we're going to do a Bali. We looked at a Bali 4.4. They didn't have, in terms of the equipment on the boat that we would like, they did on the Bali 4.8. So we're going to jump up in size. It's a 49-foot Bali. It's a 6-bedroom instead of a 4-bedroom.
So more people.
The size of the boat is quite a bit larger. So should bring you guys a good boat tour. It's a really cool boat. It's a popular boat to charter right now, the Bali brand, but that size, it'll be a challenge for us. But man, we're really looking forward to being on a different boat, and always awesome to be in the BVI.
Yeah, so hopefully some great content between those two trips. For the second half of 2025, we honestly don't have anything in the works. Definitely have some ideas, but kind of what do you guys want to see? Or is there somewhere you guys are interested in learning more about or seeing from us. We'd love to hear your input, so put those down in the comments if you have any suggestions for the second half of 2025 for us.
We'd really like to charter a place that we haven't been. Jillian wants to do the Mediterranean.
Yeah,
Greece or Croatia. But I've been looking into the Sea of Cortez and La Paz, Mexico. So let us know what you think. Have you guys done either one of those? What do you recommend? We will hit all of those eventually, but what should we do the second half of 2025?
All right, so thank you guys again for all your support this past year. It means the world to us. All your commenting, viewing, liking, sharing, all the things. We wouldn't be here today without you guys. So thank you.
Yeah. So guys, if you guys stop watching our videos and that shows, we'll stop making them. But until that happens, we're going to keep putting out videos. Hopefully you guys learn something from it. Hopefully it inspires you guys to go sail on your own. But again, thank you guys so much for watching our videos this past year, and stay tuned, and we'll have a lot of videos in 2025.
So yeah, Happy New Year, guys.
Happy New Year, guys.